Lovesick, work. 287 Eagles Landing, Aspetuck Village, Estates. Wow, this is huge, Donald Trump would say. But a lot fewer people than last time. There was supposed to be 1,000 here today. What happened? I don't know. I think that some of the emotion and hysteria has worn off, although I've heard already tonight quite a few hysterical comments by some of the prior speakers. I've never been in a room before with so many tree huggers, so I'm a little uncomfortable. After the comments from last time, I read the minutes, I had a feeling of deja vu, a case of deja vu. And I was trying to think, where is that coming from? And then I thought back about 10 years when there was a developer that had a large piece of property in Shelton, and he wanted to put some commercial buildings on it. And the same kind of hysterical comments were made by the opponents, that this is going to turn into Stanford. I just left Stanford, this is now going to be Stanford. We're going to have 6 lanes on Bridgeport Avenue. This is going to be like the Boston Post Road. All these things are ridiculous. The development in question was Split Rock. It turned out to be beautiful. It brings in thousands of dollars of tax revenue. The ironic part about this opposition to this plan, now that I hear the chuckles, I bet every single person behind me has bragged to somebody recently about how great it is to live in Shelton with the low taxes. And they just don't seem to realize how that happens. It happens because, among other things, this commission, with the volunteer members on it and the staff in the town hall, have done a great job, in my opinion, over the years in reviewing, changing, and improving plans that have made Shelton the great city it is, as far as development and the economy and our prosperity and our low taxes. It didn't all happen without that. So Split Rock is an example of what's happening here today. If any one of these people in this room behind me inherited 120 acres, you think they would keep paying 20, 30, whatever it is, $40,000 per year of taxes, maybe insurance on that land, year after year? Of course not. Of course not. Could we have order here, please? So there's a lot of hypocrisy in the people against this movement. What's left of the big surge seems to dwindle tonight. These people would do the same thing that the developer wants to do, and the property owner. Highest and best use of the land. That's one of the tenets of real estate development, of course. And I think this proposal is worthy of being reviewed and maybe modified by you folks. You have a good track record. You have created a wonderful city. It's hard to call it a city, even though it is fiscally structured that way. It's really a town with beautiful properties, beautiful landscaping. All the new development is set back from the road with a lot of buffer area. There's grass, there's trees, there's bushes, there's flowers, there's stone wall. And once again, Split Rock is a good example. And it's a destination for so many people from area towns. You know, we're the envy of every town in the valley. Derby would kill for any one of these projects. and zoning. They got Target, that's all they got over there, the big Y, you know? Now, when the Renaissance Tower was proposed, I also spoke in favor of that, and we heard some of the same hysteria. And what's been the impact of the Renaissance? Beautiful building. See it rising behind the trees when you go down Bridgeport Avenue. Like, should be called the Phoenix, maybe, this time of the year. And this facility, this new project has the same kind of thing. It'll be rising behind the trees. It'll be seen partially, but not completely. The Renaissance is a big success, bringing in tax dollars. Now, I happen to trust this commission, and I trust the staff in City Hall to work with the developer to improve anything that needs to be fixed. They've already caved in on the road to go through the Puddington Road. You know, I don't think people in this room realize all the time and effort this commission puts in on these projects. I know that when I go to P&Z meetings, and you certainly recognize me as a frequent attender, I don't see these kind of people there. But for those behind me, let me just say that this group in front of me, they spent hours debating things like the signs on new buildings, the type of wall material, the location of dumpsters, window design, that kind of thing. They're very, very careful to be sure that the final product from the developer is going to be done tastefully. So I have complete confidence that they'll do the same with this project, which is mostly hidden away from the average people going up and down Bridgeport Avenue. You don't see it up there in the hills. One other benefit that people don't realize, this project, when completed, is going to create thousands of jobs. Look at all those stores. Look at the other buildings on the site. Just the assisted living facility will have probably 150 employees in it to cover 3 shifts a day, okay? Now, who's going to need those jobs? A lot of you people behind me. A lot of older people are going to have to keep working into their 60s like I have, and 70s, and who knows what, because of the economy, and young people. And if the minimum wage happens to get around to $12 to $15 an hour, those won't be too bad jobs. Whatever jobs there are up there working in those different buildings are going to be pretty lucrative, okay? This is already a great generator, an engine for jobs as it is. We've got 25,000 people, according to the mayor, that commute to Shelton every day for work. That's a fact, 25,000. That's part of the traffic situation. These people behind me think that all 500 people in the apartment are all going to leave. Let's see, 8 o'clock, go! Let's go to work, 8 o'clock. It doesn't work that way. They dribble out of those buildings at all different hours. People work from home. People work at nights. They're nurses, they're policemen, they're firemen. This isn't everybody working a 9-to-5 job type of economy anymore. So the traffic issue has been overstated. I have only one complaint with the development, and it is about the 9-story apartment building. I'll be honest with you. I think it should be higher. I think the 9-story building should be double. It should be 18 stories with a revolving restaurant on top. In addition to the revolving restaurant, there should be a public access area, kind of like the World Trade Center or Empire State Building, another tourist attraction. Let's think big, you know? You approved a big skating rink 12, 15 years ago, a double-decker. Who would ever think there's a double-decker skating rink in Shelton, okay? Who would ever think that would get approved? Like I said, the people behind you are just showing their ignorance of what happened, where the tax revenue comes from. No, you cannot. Sit down. You better sit down too. I don't need any help. I will summarize because it concludes my prepared comments. Well, next time you brag to your fellow relatives and co-workers, I live in Shelton, I have a nice house, it's 3 or 4 bedrooms, it's worth $350,000, $400,000, and I only paid $4,000 property taxes on it. Next time you brag, remember how that happens. It comes from effective planning and zoning, which we've had, and I've got the complete confidence that this group in front of me will review this project and act accordingly and make this another jewel in the city of Shelton. Thank you very much.